Just within 2 years of Tinubu's administration, northern Nigeria is already crying. I repeat, just within 2 years of Tinubu's administration, northern Nigeria is already lamenting that let us divide Nigeria. It is shocking to hear this from northerners. Let us divide Nigeria. Now, we know that northern Nigeria cannot do without power. Taking away power from northern Nigeria totally is the undoing that Tinubu is doing to northern politicians and the political class in northern Nigeria. Now, 2027, if Tinubu wins that election, then northerners will see pepper. There's a tax bill that will be implemented on the 1st of January 2026. We know that Nigerians are not used to paying tax, that everybody will be covered if you have a bank account. Let me see what northerners will do. We know that under Buhari, they had a lot of opportunities and power. They were bragging. Over the years, they have been bragging. We are born to rule, we are born to rule. Now, protest is haram. So, Tinubu has a mission, and that mission is to make sure that he makes northern Nigeria irrelevant in the scheme of things. I was shocked when I saw that video of a particular cleric saying that we should divide Nigeria. He was advocating for the division of Nigeria. You see, one thing restructuring will do, or one thing Tinubu's administration will do, it will get to a point, everybody will come to the round table and say, in fact, let us go to our father's house. I'm telling you, because the suffering, northern Nigeria have seen that they are helpless. They cannot treat Tinubu the way they are treating a Jonathan. That is why you see, today they lament. Yorubas are this. If you give Yoruba power, they will be doing this. They will backstab you. Yorubas are not to be trusted with power. That is why we do not give Abiola power. Lamenting story, because power is not in northern Nigeria. And it will not be in northern Nigeria for a very long time. Even under Jonathan's regime, northerners were relevant. Even Tinubu's regime itself, we have ministers that are from northern Nigeria. So the problem is, what are the northerners looking for? What do they want? That's why I've said that Tinubu should find a way to unite southern Nigeria so that we can have a political force and influence to dominate Nigeria as it is. It is our opportunity. Northerners are weak. The Cabals in northern Nigeria, they are going to be very old. By the next 3 years, they will not turn to vegetable. Top players in northern Nigeria, by the next 3 years, they will not turn to vegetable. The Cabals of Nigeria, most of them are from northern Nigeria. Look at the politicians. We know that northern Nigeria has been conquered by the Fulani. So when you look at their politicians, you know that people like Atiku and Erufai, they are becoming irrelevant. These are guys that can play. These are national players. Aside Atiku and Erufai, we don't have any other person, okay, Kwankwaso, that can play national politics, cutting across national politics. We don't have anybody from northern Nigeria. You can call that person. We have NNPP also in some part of the south. But the popularity, these three persons, if they don't become president by 2027, they would be phased out of the DC. They will be relegated. And that is how northern Nigeria will be powerless. Tinubu is creating an empire, and that empire is going to rule Nigeria for a very long time. Then pushing towards restructuring. You see, restructuring is interpreted in so many ways. Different people with their different interpretation of restructuring. It is when Buhari got into power. You know, the APC campaigned with restructuring. We are going to restructure Nigeria. They did not explain, no. We are going to restructure this and that. When Buhari, who led the APC, became president, then they told us that it is not the restructuring that you think, this is the kind of restructuring that federal character, even the federal character will not see them. They call everybody bluff. So the restructuring of Tinubu is different from the restructuring of Buhari. And the restructuring of Tinubu would not benefit northerners. And it will make power leave northern Nigeria for a very long time. I'm telling you. We are first, look at the restructuring. We are first going to move to fiscal federalism. Everybody will focus on his father's house and start contributing to the center. Whether through democracy or whether through regional system of government. Everybody go to find how to secure your own environment. Under Tinubu regime, everybody will become conservative by force. I'm telling you. The Southwest are leading the way. I see, if you are blaming the Southwest for being conservative in Nigeria, if you want to play a game and you know the rules of that game, if you don't abide by the rules, you lose. Nigeria is a country, you know that this is a country, a country that was created out of nowhere for the benefit of some persons. And the rules here is that winner takes all. If this one finds itself in, now things have changed, Joe. If this particular region find themselves for power, they satisfy themselves before other persons. This one, now one Nigeria. Somebody asked me a question. Between one Nigeria and the division of Nigeria, what do you want? What do you support? Which do you support? And I asked the person the question. Now, from the president and all the politicians, are they patriotic? Are they patriotic Nigerians? If you want to know whether Nigeria is one, it is, we look at patriotism. When you go to Lagos State will tell you it will be Yoruba. In Nigeria, all brought into one identity. But some people can say, if you come to this place, now we be this. So if you go to the southeast, now them, Igbo be that. We have the Hausa Fulani there. If you think Nigeria is one, can I become an Oba in Lagos State? All this fake unity, the unity of Nigeria is non-negotiable. That one na Fulani talk. The reality on ground, the conservatism that is coming on. You see, Yoruba Lokon is what is on the seat now, and they will take every opportunity they have to build themselves. And whether Tinubu is there or not, whether he restructures Nigeria or not, they will have amassed a lot of opportunities, a lot of advantages to themselves. You know that Nigeria is in circles, 8 years, 4 years, 8 years, 4 years. This will rotate, that will rotate. You see? So everybody is pushing towards conservatism. With the little time Tinubu will be spending, there will be a lot of restructuring. We have seen it already. He don't restructure Northern Nigeria out of power. He don't restructure them. See, we are predicting what is going to happen in the future. So if you are from the southeast, it is preservation now, conservatism. Don't go and be carrying one Nigeria on your head because nobody sent you. In fact, the enmity on ground between the north and south has deepened the more under Tinubu's regime. Yes, the enmity, see, the bad belly some northerners get for a president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has deepened the more. Because they are waiting, if we enter power, we go do this, we go scatter this, we go rob this and that. And Tinubu not send them. You see, even the election itself, a southerner will be that president. A northerner cannot be president. So it is short 8 years for southern Nigeria. And we have been saying it and be shouting at the top of our voices that the opportunities that we have now to unite as southerners is here. I'm telling you. You see, Wike don't restructure Atiku out of PDP. They don't restructure. They say Atiku hijacked PDP from Wike in a way. And Tinubu can help Wike restructure all of them out of PDP. And the revenue, the money where they come from the state. We have 3 important states in the south here. We have Akwa Ibom, we have Delta, we have River State. The other time, Shehu Akibadoye of Channels TV was asking Wike. Wike answered and said, how will Fubara deliver River State? How will Fubara deliver River State to the opposition? He did not call to the opposition. Now, Atiku and the ADC and the opposition, Fubara is not on their side. So how are they going to deliver River State? There's no more money for Atiku and co to use and spend for election. That is what a Wike said. If you go to Delta State, there's no money for even the former Delta State governor that was the deputy vice to Atiku. And just join APC like that. There's no money that is going to be there for the PDP in Delta State. If you go to Akwa Ibom State, there's no money for them in Akwa Ibom State. In every area. Tinubu is stripping Northern Nigeria naked politically. They are making them run mad politically. 4 or 5 persons they have come out to voice their frustration on the Tinubu. So the reality now is that everybody is going conservative. Now, Northern Nigeria calling for the division of Nigeria is a welcome development. I wish it is sincere or they are saying it from the bottom of their heart, because these Northerners, see, in the real sense, dividing Nigeria will not benefit those that have hijacked Northern Nigeria. I repeat, dividing Nigeria will not benefit those that have hijacked Northern Nigeria. The Fulani you see so, in their wildest dream and imagination, they don't pray for a restructured Nigeria. They will never. They will never. Because if Nigeria is restructured, everybody is answering their father's name. Whose father's name will the Fulani answer in Nigeria? Is it the Hausa father's name? The Hausa now that are really having a lot of resentment for the Fulanis. I'm telling you, the next generation of Hausas, it is going to be tough. That is why the Fulani, the politicians, they will use force to keep themselves relevant. If you go to the southeast, you see IPOB, because Hope Uzodinma is using some elements that call themselves IPOB. Politicians, an average politician has people that are enforcers. They have thugs, people that carry out violence for them. An average Nigerian politician, I repeat, an average Nigerian politician have people that carry out violence for them. Let's say in the southeast, let's say the fighters for the, let's say in the southwest, we have the OPC, the Yoruba Nation agitators. Then go to the northern Nigeria, you see the bandits. Yes, the Fulani that captured northern Nigeria, they will be using the bandits as a leverage to put themselves in political power, because those are the ones that will enforcers. I have told you before that this is like a football team. We have the strikers, we have the midfielders, we have the defenders, and we have the goalkeeper. So the defenders will pass to the midfielder will pass to the striker will not score the goal. So the bandits are the strikers for these politicians in northern Nigeria. That is why, whether you like it or not, banditry will never ever stop in northern Nigeria. So this hypocrisy from Northerners with the religion they carry on the head, and the hypocrisy. You see, there's nothing like carrying so much religion on your head, and you are showing a different. We talk about morality when we talk about religion. Moral, good things. But when you see a particular people carrying a particular religion, and you can associate what those people are doing, giving that religion a bad name. Imagine kidnapping, killing, and destroying people, raping in the name of a particular religion. Those people are giving that religion a bad name. You saw the viral picture of a certain bandit that came for a peace deal. He carried almost magazine full for everywhere. It has become a in photography. That person will take that photograph. You go get some marks from our photography lecturer. He has become an icon. He carried a bandit, a terrorist, come in front of the Nigerian government with his own thing, negotiating for a peace deal. When they were negotiating on that peace deal, some people were kidnapped by his boys. As it's like they are holding Nigerian government ransom. In the real sense, if the guys there are neutral, these guys will not have the effrontery to come out and say they will brandish AK magazines, saying they are coming to do what? And in the peace meeting, they are kidnapping people, committing crime that is supposed to be, they're supposed to give them death sentence, committing crime. The people they are saying, they are terrorizing them. The terrorists will sit down with the government in northern Nigeria. That is how the Fulani and these politicians leverage power. You see, come to Lagos, the MC Oloma and his boys. Go to an average local government. You see, the local government, some local government have affiliation with confraternities to carry out injury on you. If you want to attack a local government chairman, he gets him boys. They can activate anything activatable. Whether they use police, whether they use whatever, whether they use some local government chairman, politicians get their boys now. It is a normal thing for politicians all over. So in northern Nigeria, the Fulani would want to use their bandits and their whatever to leverage power, to still keep the Hausas and Northerners under control. Somebody in the name of Malafia, former deputy CBN governor, made a revelation that a sitting governor, I don't know how this thing sounds in your ear. A sitting governor is the head of Boko Haram, a terrorist organization, a sitting elected governor. Now that day, I caught a shock, say, how possible is this? You are in a family. You are in a family. Armed robber, they come attack the family. Don't kill some family members. In that family, your family, you don't kill some family members. But they don't know that you in that family, that extended family, you are the oga of the armed robbers that is coming to inflict havoc, causing pain and grief to your family. You are the oga. Your people will carry gun, come shoot your family members. A governor accused and alleged that he is the leader of Boko Haram in... Do you know what is... All these things... Man, see, it is high time. Tinubu fast track all these things. Let him make sure... The censors see. There are some things I will not say, but it will come, you will see it. Number one, you see that tax bill is going to trigger a lot of things. Southerners can adapt to, but Northerners don't adapt to because they're going to implement them. They're going to implement them, die. The one where they're hungry, they suffer. You know, say Nigerians no one here say that they pay tax. They just believe say what in Nigeria they collect from subsidy and all those things. Make Nigeria they collect and they go. At least they don't even make life hard for us by collecting subsidy. After collecting the subsidy, they'll constantly come into your personal account, income account. It is normal for everybody to pay that tax. But Nigerians are not used to that. And the government is not even a trustworthy government. So, I like what is going on because it will get us to a point whereby everybody will say, it is not sustainable. I've been saying it, Nigeria is not sustainable anymore. The young man asked me a question. And I told him, even the president, Tinubu, said he does not believe in one Nigeria. Yes, because we'll get to that point whereby everybody will come out in their true color. When everybody don't hear them. Because nobody go agree for each other. Northerners go, they try to take over power by all means. Then they go here. See, from now to the next 6 years, Northerners no go smell power. Things that will happen, I can't say of it sure, this is sure. Things that will happen, my brother, you will be shocked. I've said it before. I said it, things that are going to happen, you'll be shocked. And in this Nigeria, it will shock you. It's the when that time reach, you go talk, say, I tell you. If politicians are patriotic Nigerians or they believe in one Nigeria, why are they stealing our funds? Yes. Why are they stealing our funds? If we are living in one Nigeria, can a Northerner come to my state and say he wants to become governor or chairman of local government? Can I go to Northern Nigeria and say I want to become a chairman of local government without them attacking me? Okay, my religion, can I go and say I'll go to the core Muslim state in Northern Nigeria and start, okay, I want to do this and do that without getting resistance? Since we are one, we are united, one. We are one, but we are divided almost in everything. In boundaries, we are divided in language, we are divided in culture, we are divided in ideology. There's nothing for this tribe where we are not divided. If you look at the cleric, what the cleric said, he said something about the Igbos. He said that, let me read it, because he said, the Igbos are prospering all over northern Nigeria and are not allowing northerners to prosper in southeast. You know, he see the mentality. He asked if anyone can show him a single northerner who owns a shop in the southeast. You can see, we in southern Nigeria, we have a way we reason. In fact, south have the way they reason, different from the way southeast reason, different from the way southwest reason, different from the way northerners are reason. You can see somebody who is a teacher and a leader and a role model to people. Look at the statement coming out from his mouth. He said, Igbos are prospering all over Nigeria. They are not allowing northerners to prosper in the southeast. That is why when it comes to competition, northerners cannot compete. It is an unfair... See, most of the northerners that are even billionaires, trillionaires today, they had an unfair advantage over other people. Look at Dangote. They are edging them on. They go pursue power, pursue power, pursue power. Use their number. We are plenty. We vote for this person. They will not go and do entrepreneurship. They will not go to the market to learn a skill and do a lot of and compete in the market. They are pursuing power because they want to use through power and take over your market. That is the only way they do it. They cannot compete. That is why if Igbo goes to northern Nigeria, the other flood that happened in, I think, Borno State, most of the shops that were destroyed by the flood were for the Igbos in far away Borno State. Most of the shops that were destroyed. belong to the Igbos. Did they stop Northerners from having shops? Look at South Africa today. An average South African is lazy. That is why the whites will prefer to employ somebody who is not a South African than a South African, because of their lazy attitude and how laziness has eaten them up. So they have taken over Northern Nigeria. They are not allowing Northerners to prosper in the East. He asked if anyone can show him a single Northerner who owns a shop in Southeast. This is a role model. These are people that come and talk on. They produce people that come and lead Nigeria. That is why I've said this country is not sustainable. Do we have to get to the edge whereby we have lost a lot of things, a lot of blood, a lot of lives have been lost? We have been far behind, because when you look at things now, we cannot compete with other nations. Nigeria, they say giant of Africa, down on old school news. I'm telling you, if we continue with Nigeria today, Nigeria will diminish us, will destroy us, and set us backwards. Other people that, now, they say patriotic Nigerian. Who is a patriotic Nigerian? Is it the politician that will steal money? Is it Nigerians that does not even respect? You see, public facilities are being destroyed by useless. Nobody take care. Nobody is concerned about Nigeria. Everybody is about their own personal. So is that one Nigeria? The leaders that are supposed to lead us towards a national patriotic system, ideology. The leaders that they themselves, they are the most unpatriotic Nigerians. Because if you are patriotic, you will not steal from Nigeria. You will not put Nigeria into debt. You will not destroy the lives of people. You will not destroy the destinies of the Nigerians. Go. If you truly believe in one Nigeria. But all these guys don't believe in one Nigeria. So the Northerners are right. Let us divide Nigeria. I believe and I think they should be serious this time around. We are not here to play. Because I believe some of these guys are playing. You think that we are playing. We are not here to play. This dissolution, it be like in a Northerners. Now they go start carry for head pass every other person. Because water, we don't pass Gary. Well, I pity for Northern Nigeria. Because as it seems like Tinubu is going to win that next election. And if we win the next election, those that are desperate will be cut off. And they will just be there, be looking at everybody. Maybe they'll be waiting for 2031. Even that 2031 self, they feel no even see and collect. May God help Nigerians.